Today, I want to get into just how bloody tough these lights are. An axe, we got a blunt side, we've got a bladed side. La 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 la. I put some in ice last night. Let's see if these work. This is Canadian engineering right here. Let's burn some. Do not fall over. No. It works! It works!
Darren does that super cool jingle. It's really catchy. You sing it all the time. A do do do, shoobity doo.
Hey! I'm Darren, the Darren behind Darren Does That. Couple of years ago, I started installing what you see right here, the Watts permanent light. I'd experimented with a couple other products before. I had a number of reasons that I was looking for something better. And since in February of 2023, I started installing these, I've been really happy. I've done videos showing what they look like on a house before, but today I want to get into just how bloody tough these lights are. That's a major concern for people. How long are these going to last? How cold can they go? How hot they can go? In Edmonton, we have some extreme weather variations. Can they handle it? And I hypothesize by the end of today, the answer is going to be an enthusiastic yes. So I've got some tools laid out before me. We're going to smash them. We're going to cut them. We're going to freeze them. We're going to heat them. And let's see just how far we can go. An axe. We got a blunt side. We've got a bladed side. And these here, being the lights, let's just see if I can break them. Every single set of lights is in epoxy. So nothing's getting in there. Let's see if we can shatter one. Okay, we're gonna knock things over here. Okay, we're gonna knock everything over here. I'm just trying to figure out how hard I can smack it. I should have safety glasses on in case these things actually do bust. All right, I do not see any damage here yet. Maxime, do you see any damage on there from smacking them?
No.
No, I don't see any either. Ah! There we go. We've just knocked out one of the LEDs with a big swift smack. So we shook something loose in there. And at this point I can actually see, you can see we're starting to flatten out those. So that took, what, 6, 7 good whacks with a hatchet? Let's try the other one. Let's see if we can cut these things. There we go. You can see I'm putting a cut in it, but I mean we put a huge mark like that in the wood, no problem. Same hit. And this is tougher than this Baltic birch hardwood that I've got it based on. There we go. So, if you absolutely thrash them, you can kill them. But, boy, those stood up to a lot of pain. All right. We have successfully slain the light, but it took a great deal of effort. How about wet? They say they're waterproof. Are they? La 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 la. 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 I am not seeing any problems here. And one thing that I think is worth noting is we managed to kill a couple of lights, but we have not killed the ones that are beyond it. So even if this was installed on a house and somehow an accident of nature involved in something equivalent to several sharp blows with a hatchet, we could go up, we could replace that single light, and everything would be up and running still. I have, because it's in April and things are still frozen, I put some in ice last night. Let's see if these work. I'm gonna plug these suckers in to what's already hanging in the water, and let's see if we get control. There we go. Pretty green lights in the ice. It's not all that cold, but they've been out there all night, and with my app, I can turn them red, turn them blue, make them dance, whatever I want to do. It all works. So they stand up to ice, and like this is my little thermometer here. So we're right around 0 degrees in there. This isn't a really good strong cold test. We can see that there's some water coming in. Let's see if we can do one better. We went shopping today. I've never got to buy this before. Frankly, I'm not 100% sure how to even use it, but this is dry ice. Ooh, look at that smoke. Pretty effect here. I'm getting low, hugely below 0. So this is telling me in many places that we're below what this thing can actually detect. It's gonna get smoky. Oh, yeah! Here, you know what? Let's put more lights in there. One light showing off in dry ice is not very impressive. Let's put more in. Everything's still working here. So we're just taking the temperature of the steam here, and I'm getting minus 20, minus 35, minus 38. This thing doesn't seem to want to go below that. Let's put a little bit of water in there. Whoa! I've always wanted to do that. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Oh yeah, that's cold. No problemo. Let's put more colors in it. We want blues. We want to crank the brightness. We want to make them go fast. That's pretty good. All right. So we've had these up in like minus 50 degree, admittedly with wind chill winters. We've never had a call or complaint about them failing in cold temperatures. And even in this, you know, the wires are getting stiff, but everything, like, we're not breaking, we're not cracking anything. It all works. That's awesome. This is Canadian engineering right here. That's gonna last winters anywhere in Canada, no problem. So we got them wet. We've frozen them. We've smacked them. Let's burn some. Let's see how much heat these can take. There's another set. See, every one of these rubber gasketed screw together connectors. That's what keeps the water out. A lot of brands that even have a light that looks similar to Watts don't have that level of protection. If the brand claims to solder them together like that's going to be superior, don't listen. If every solder in the field was perfect, it would work, but you can either manufacture the waterproof in a completely like climate and quality controlled factory, or you can expect a guy hanging off a 32-foot ladder to do a good job of it. I'd rather have the waterproofing done in the factory and have rubber gasketed screw together connectors. And let's cook them up. Yeah, 60 degrees. About 73 degrees. There's a little bit of bubbling. This is all Celsius, by the way. Light is still operational. Okay, we're getting up and around 90. I guess I wouldn't be too happy if my lights were bubbly. But if it was 90 degrees outside, I'd be pretty unhappy for a lot of reasons. So you see how much it fluctuates back and forth in terms of temperature. But we are generally going upwards. Some of our temperatures are registering more about 120 degrees. Light hasn't heated up that much. That's good. Closer and closer to see how extreme we can get it. Oh, we brew a Blaker. Okay. So at 100 degrees, we bubble. Some places that are all peaking at like 140. Okay, now Yeah, once we get to that 140 range, now we actually have the electronics exposed. The light stopped lighting a little while back, didn't it? So we've killed this thing. But we spent a long time at 70 degrees with no problem. I think these are going to stand up to any temperatures we can throw at them. And note that we're not getting any smoking, we're not getting any scoring, we're not getting any black, we're not talking about fire hazards even with this exposure to heat. We're just melting and the light is failing. So very, very safe, and we had to go extreme and hot to kill it. Now, what can we do next? Maxime, we've heated them. We've frozen them. Let's yank on them.
No.
We didn't even kill that bloody light.
No.
We just lost one of the configuration when the power cut on that. I can't believe that that's still going. Look at that. All right, we haven't melted it yet. I'm shocked. I'm totally gobsmacked that that's still running. Try to get it on camera. I have not eaten my Wheaties this morning. All right, Maxime. You're a stronger guy than me. I've got an office job now.
I can't.
What about the connectors? If anything's gonna be weak, it's gonna be the connectors.
Oh, no.
No? What about two of us? Hey. Do not fall over
No,
onto something. I don't want a WCB case over this. Ah! All right. Two grown men. That's not even sheared, eh? It's the screw connector. Here, yeah. You can see the screw connector did eventually pop over that lip. So two grown men trying as hard as they can pull one of these connectors apart. That's not a bad limit. I can live with that. I can't put it back on. All right, one more for the experimental junk pile. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm really impressed. Ever since we started conceiving of this video, I've had it in my mind that we should try and run them over with a truck. Maxime, should we try and run them over with a truck?
Yeah.
Okay, let's run them over with a truck. This is the van. Look at the beautiful branding. Let's see if we can wreck some of what we install. Are you ready? I hit him!
Yes,
Did
yes.
it work?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
I was so worried this was gonna be a dud. It worked! It worked! In the water too. Oh my god! These aren't even deformed. They're good. I'm really impressed. I thought for sure we'd have to cut that from the video. That's great. They're tough lights. I'm very happy to be installing Watts lights. They'll go through anything. So anyways, if you want bulletproof, truck-proof, burn-proof lights on your house, you should call Darren Does That.
Darren does that super cool jingle. It's really catchy. You sing it all the time. A doo doo doo. Shoobity doo.